Yo guys, sorry I have not been recording lately. I have been pretty busy on my console. As you can tell, I've recently got a mic. I only got that yesterday. I got my nightclub yesterday, day before, so yeah, I'm kind of doing pretty well. I've got a nightclub. I've got some things that you guys might notice different about me. No, that's not one of them. I've got the arcade, I've got a nightclub, and now I've got a terabyte. I've also got a casino penthouse, maxed out one. I decided to go all out, so I had a bit of money on me at the time. But today's video is my guide to earning money. I'm going to start off with the solo methods first, due to me being solo. As you can tell, I've already got 154,000 in my nightclub, so that's one thing to know about. I'm also going to be telling you the best to worst things to start off with. Best thing to start off with is definitely trying to get yourself that CEO. Even if your friend is tasking you to do that one mission repetitively, don't hesitate. Definitely go along with it. After getting your CEO, get a cargo warehouse. It doesn't have to be really that much of a warehouse. Reason why I'm saying that is that's a good little way on how to start making income, but it's not the best, but it will do to start off with, if you know what I mean. Another thing is definitely try to save up any way possible for a nightclub. Reason why I say that is, well, the nightclub, this baby right here doesn't have to be maxed out, may I say, but this thing right here, known as a nightclub, can generate some pretty good money. But I'm getting a little too ahead of myself. The nightclub can produce some money. Yes, it can. I'm not gonna lie. But this thing is gonna take a little while to earn money. As you can see, I've only earned $45,100. You're probably wondering why I'm not selling off my stock. It's pretty low at the moment, so this is a tip for later on. I'm going to retouch back on this later on. When you get your nightclub, wait until everything maxes out. So the first thing that I've got is cargo shipments, sporting goods, and cash creations. The reason why I got all that first. These are the first businesses you need. These first three right here. So after that, get yourself a get yourself a bunker, which I'm pretty sure is your sporting goods. I ain't too sure. I'm pretty sure that's your weapons. Then cash creations. That's where you have to go over to your MC. Buy an MC. Definitely go get yourself that counterfeit cash factory. Doesn't matter which one. So definitely get that. That's gonna help you out. Next business I would recommend before that, I don't have a though, but the next one I would recommend saving up for would be the organic processes. Reason why I'm saying that is
Come through to the nightclub management tab and you'll see some more numbers if that's your kind of thing. But more importantly, you can run promotions.
Definitely get yourself a weed farm next. After the weed, definitely get yourself that coke lock up. Then get yourself your meth, and then get your printing stuff. Okay.
We'll need to promote it. Run a job and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay, like this can also over time generate $70,000. Okay, I'm gonna quickly do some things like what I need to do. Even if you just have to switch out a DJ for a bit once in a while, switch out your DJs. Definitely do that in the nightclub, but we're going to touch on that a bit later on. Next thing I recommend is definitely an arcade. Reason why? One, this outfit that I've got on comes from the arcade. Due to the arcade mission itself, it's pretty profitable. Even two people. I will be linking down my mixer below. So definitely go check that out. You'd see what I mean by it's pretty profitable. And why the fuck are you hitting my fucking Dodge Demon, you retard? I'm probably going to get demonetized for that one. But who cares? Ah, look at that. Well, that comes in handy. There's one just right there. Another bonus of having a nightclub that's out in the city like this one. You're close to a lot of things for missions to keep it running. That's if you're not cut off by idiots and your car has terrible brakes. I am touching a bit all over the place at the moment, but the arcade, you can make yourself some good money. I've made yesterday over $1 million from the arcade. I've made overall from arcade missions around about $3-4 million. So that's definitely a good little income there. If you have a friend that's up for the job, if you do want to do it with more people, do it with more people. But my recommendation on that is do it with people that you trust, you like your friends and all that. Don't do it with randoms. I've had that bad experience before. We couldn't get one thing done. Because the most important thing in those type of missions, hint hint, wink wink, nudge nudge, is communication, and strong communication. Because some randoms may not have a mic, some of them are going to have terrible fucking internet. Make sure you have a friend that has somewhat decent internet. So if it sounds like I wish I was live streaming this as well, which this is me going into further details from my live stream. So if you do want to watch behind the scenes, definitely go check me out on Mixer. As I said, my link will be down in the description below. Same on my Discord if you do want to go join in my Discord and have a talk with me and all that fun stuff. I did not hit that guy. He hit me. That's all I'm saying. Is he hit me. Oh my god, that would have been freaking beautiful power parking then. That would have been some of the best power parking a boat has ever done. I think I fucked up. Yeah, I did. I'm on the wrong side. I'm a fucking idiot. See what I mean? But it really depends. These type of missions that I'm doing right now, you can do by yourself or you can do with a friend. It's quicker to do with a friend, but hey, this does not generate a bit of money what I'm doing right now. It doesn't give me cash in hand straight away, but it gives you a bit of RP, so that's another good thing about it. And as last time you checked, I was not level almost 193. I'm trying to get back up to over level 200, so that's the reason why I'm stopping starting. As well as if you do want to see me fuck up during the casino heist, definitely check me out on Mixer. That's all my behind the scenes fuck ups and stuff like that. You're gonna get a bit of a laugh out of that, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna get a pretty good laugh out of some of the shit that I come up with. The meme stream tonight. Warning, they are 18 plus. Well, I go by 15 plus, but Mixer says 18 plus, but ignore that, it's actually 15 plus. Because I want to give it a range to a bit more different people. And it's just because of all the sexual references, stuff like that. Extreme coarse swearing, extreme coarse language, and all that, all that fucking stuff. Just all that stuff. I don't have my dubster anymore, but who cares? That's another thing. If you're new to the game and want a quick $30,000, I definitely recommend getting that dubster too. Trying to collect as much rare vehicles as possible that can be collected. The reason why I say that is collecting them can help you earn a little bit of cash. So let that be work. Hello, fellow guard. while that's happening, we're gonna quickly go get that other one down there. That's closest to the casino. So, this is mine. Doing this as well can help you out with a bit of money when you get your arcade. Not arcade, fucking nightclub. Which, that's now where I lead on to getting the nightclub. Definitely get the nightclub as another one of your passive incomes. This is your most generated passive income for least amount of fucking effort. This takes no effort at all. You can be doing other stuff throughout the day while this is just, you know, collecting stuff from your businesses. Just as long as they're open, that's all that matters. You don't have to restock them. You don't have to sell them. None of that. They just can just sit there. But you can make their money back in around about 2, 3, 4 days. Depends on your security and depends on your businesses stuff. So as of me, I'm saving up to get the arcade and the nightclub finished. So what I need to do for the nightclub is get all the security upgrades and stuff like that. Just get all the upgrades, and I need to get the upgrades in the arcade. Which that is going to give me access to getting drones, I'm pretty sure it's that, or I could just get police drones myself, but yeah, I don't think we can get them at the moment, so with that in mind, out of the way, I don't give a fuck about your truck. You can start chasing me all you want, I'm in a hurry. That's also, while we're on these topics of earning money, I'm also going to touch a bit on the topic of the next DLC. By the looks of things, it is being delayed, so because of the constant delays, because of what's going on IRL, I think we might be getting Cops and Crooks. It looks more and more possible to get Cops and Crooks at this point. If we do get Cops and Crooks and it lays out in free roam and, like, you know, you can roleplay with it, like 5M type of based around like the 5M stuff, that would be fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably do that type of stuff as well. I'm like, little side 1 to 2 player mission, well, you know, 1 to 4 player missions, Cops and Crooks on the side as well. That'd be a good bit of money. And if you have to buy the police station and generate you a bit of money from the police, that's no problem. Or the criminal side and have to, you know, buy yourself. Well, it helps you out with your freaking stuff like what we're already doing. So we're technically criminals anyway. So, or if you're a cop and you've got all these businesses, you're a corrupt cop basically. So like, corruption is a thing in this game. So like, some of those things look pretty damn good in Cops and Crooks. Like, infiltrating some of the stuff we have already, but like, you know, remove all the oppressors and stuff like that, if you know what I mean, in that DLC, like, because then that's just gonna ruin it. Like, if we have our own separate free roams, definitely remove it in that type of free roam. The Cops and Crooks free roam. As a cop, you can earn money by doing, you know, your job as a police officer. You can pull over the AIs, give them tickets and all that. That's another good little way on, if it ends up coming out like that, that'd be another awesome way on how to make a little bit of cash. Like, Rockstar's got to think of all the ways and how to make the customers earn that little extra bit of money so they can buy that one car they want. Like me, I did have some expensive cars before, I'm not gonna lie. I had to sell them due to bankruptcy again. I'm quite famous for being bankrupt, actually. As you can see by my current fucking... and my character's being stupid. Okay, while we're doing that, we're gonna make our way over to Vespucci. And after Vespucci, we're gonna go over to LSIA, and then we're gonna go up to there. So, this is something you can do by yourself as well. Something quick, simple, very easy to do. Better yet, this is going to help your nightclub popularity go up. The more your nightclub popularity goes up, the more money it generates into your safe. So you can get $75,000 from. So let's start off with the safes before we work on to the actual heists. So, and the actual things to, you know, sell and all that. So, from the safes alone, you're making 75,000 plus 50, 75,000 85,000, 95,000, 105,000, 110,000, 100, 115,000, $125,000 right there, with having both the arcades and the nightclubs safes full. That's 125,000 right there alone. That is pretty good for doing nothing. Then now let's add on the mission, the arcade mission, the casino missions. Depends on what you're doing. You do earn an extra bonus, around about $400,000 on top. So that means you make, let's say, over $400,000, like my friend and myself did yesterday. Unknown Gamer. Add the extra $400,000 on top. We're making close to $1 million. Then add on your own money on top of that. Then add on other money. You're making a fair good amount of profit. Can these AIs not jump out in front of the car, please? I was chased by that AI who ran out in front, who physically speared himself with my car. Character. Place it on the wall. Okay, next step is there. So, we are going to be doing these for a little bit as well. I'm not going to go through the whole processes. I will be showing you some of the little methods on how to help your friend earn money as well. But as well as, another thing I recommend, when you get your nightclub, save up for that terabyte. That is your best friend in a lot of cases. One, if you want a Presser Mark II maxed out, definitely get it. Definitely get the terabyte. Max out, buy your terabyte maxed out at the beginning. Another thing is, it's going to help you earn around about $35,000 to $40,000 every mission you do with it. So let that bear in mind. That's an extra, 35,000 added on top of 125,000, 130, $160,000 right there. And then 160,000 plus another 135,000. That's 200K right there. Doing 2 missions, plus adding on the safes. But the safes take a little while to fill up. So while you're doing that, you can do CEO missions. You can do the terabyte missions, or if you have a friend online, you can do the Diamond Casino mission. Another thing I recommend getting for passive income is a facility. Now, people may gonna say, whoa, facility, this shit's expensive. It is. But at this time, you should have enough to buy the Polito facility. Does it have to be maxed out? No. All that you gotta do is at least have the high street, which that comes for free. Therefore, with that in mind, you can start up the Doomsday Axe. If you have one friend who knows on how to do them, so let's say take me for example, who knows on how to do them all, because I've done them millions of times, or you can do them with multiple friends, but for the max amount of money, I recommend doing it with one friend, because then you can go 50 and they can go 50%. The 50-50% system works a whole lot more quicker than the 25 by 25%. So the reason why I'm recommending doing a lot of things with one friend, but then you guys are probably going to say, what about those other missions? You know, what about the Pacific Standard job and all that? Ignore them. You and one friend are not going to be able to do them. Rockstar made sure of that, and yeah. I'm saying this for a solo to tangent stuff here, so a solo to tag team thing. These are the best things to do if you only have one friend on, or if you're on by yourself. If you're on by yourself, ignore the, facility mission and the arcade missions. Facility and arcade missions, ignore all them, and go straight around to doing it. Just doing what I'm doing right now. Just keeping your nightclub up to scratch, checking up on your arcade. Definitely save up for the arcades in your arcade. That generates even more money over time. I've got a couple of different arcades, so they're going to generate me a little bit more extra cash. Just a bit of a heads up there. Definitely do that. I recommend getting as much things as possible for the heists as well. with that in mind, there's that stuff. There's other stuff as well. But like as I said, if you guys do want to see me be a bit of a clown on Mixer, I am a Mixer streamer as well. I'd love to see you guys over there. Yeah, Mount Whiskey, okay. Okay, so. Okay, we get $5 for that, so that ain't too bad. So you get paid an extra $5 from the nightclub for doing little things that produces a bit more extra money in your nightclub. So with that in mind, we just made $40,000. We made $5 but then we lost the instantly due to bills. So we pretty much made nothing. That's what I meant by you making nothing with that. Okay, so I'll catch you guys later on. Oh, of course I'm getting chased by an AI, so I can't fucking physically stop. It's called having a gun on standby, moron. Stupid baller. Okay, so I'll catch you guys in the next video.